Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today we're covering a lot of stuff in one video, so let's get to it. We have the Easter Egg-tacular or EGG-CELLENT or egg-sighting rewards login event. That's the first one that we're going to talk about. That's the first one that you see on this pretty cool splash page when you open up the game that we have down there in the bottom right-hand corner, I believe, because I'm in the bottom left-hand corner. The 7-day login event is pretty dope. 100 energy, 50 uniform XP tokens, some cards, some debris boys, some gear up stuff, and uniform upgrade kits, which are very nice. But most importantly, guys, on the 7th day, 300 biometric selectors. That's a biggie, guys. That'll take a 5-star character very close to 6 stars. So if you use that on some characters that you need for the Doctor Strange quest, you can use that on the likes of Sharon Rogers if you're new to the game and you, for some reason, didn't pick her as your first 6-star hero or couldn't. Or you can use that for uniforms like I probably will. Next up, we have the Spring Festival gift box, which is going to give us probably crap all, but some people on the forums and Reddits can be excited when they get something good, like a Tier 2 ticket, which I don't see there as an available gift, but I'm sure it might be there. And 6-star tickets are nice, and the obvious cards are very, very nice. As you guys can see as well, I am trying to do a perfect run with Black Bolt, recently Tier 2'd. If you guys liked that video and you haven't seen it already, or if you just want to see a whale Tier 2 some new characters, go and check that out, because Black Bolt fucking runs show against these World Boss double rifts, which I love. These events are so much fun, and I was a little bit surprised at how easy this was. No strikers. Yes, he's got the leadership, but I was basically trying to do this solo mode like we do the Infinity Thanos runs, like we do some of the other stuff in the games, and it went swimmingly. As well, guys, we have the Relay Battle World, which they're now giving, at least for now, for this one, obelisks or ISO 8. Now, I think the obelisks are a better choice overall because of the difficulty in getting them compared to ISO 8, but if you do need ISO 8, you should go for them. But when we do talk about the cards in comparison to the ISO 8 or the obelisks, it really depends. If you're going to be in that top 10% bracket, it's probably better to get that 5-star card. But if you're not, if you're going to be outside of that 10%, I would say go with the obelisks, because you get 3, I believe, 2 5-star obelisks, which is, in my opinion, better than 3 4-star cards. Lastly, of course, we have the World Boss Double Rifts. Today is going to be Ebony Maw, as you're seeing, and Black Dwarf. Just keep note, because there is one bug or glitch. Even if you do enough damage to Black Dwarf in his bubble stage, where he just kind of stops and charges up, he will still burst out. If you do, even if you do enough damage and you take that green bar all the way down, he will still burst out of the bar and do damage to you. So you need to trigger an iframe, or you need to trigger some kind of immunity skill or switch in order to avoid that damage. And boom, guys, we also got the colored in version of the teaser, which, as we know, is the Guardians of the Galaxy. And I have to say, eating some crow, I will admit, the character models, at least in the artwork by the lovely artist from Marvel Future Fight, does look amazing. Chris Pratt does look like Chris Pratt, or Star-Lord looks like Chris Pratt, or Chris Pratt looks like Star-Lord in that picture. Gamora looks like Zoe Saldana, and we do see Baby Groot, which is pretty freaking amazing. So tip of the beanie to you, tip of the rose hat to you, and hopefully we get more good stuff from the teaser, like the UI overhaul. Juicy, juicy. But similar to the Black Bolt run, this is very, very easy. I know that there are 2 bosses in this one and that there's technically overall more HP, but I feel like these world boss they take more damage. I feel like they have lower defensive stats, so they take more damage per hit, and these guys just melt. You can see there, you know, under 20 seconds I'm putting the pressure on Ebony there, and that's faster than I can clear him on a regular day. So I think people shouldn't have too much of a problem with these rifts. The only problem I have with these World Boss Double Rifts is that we don't get them often enough. I really wish that Netmarble would do more with these kinds of events. They're really good at doing events lately for logins to get items, which I think is really great. I haven't highlighted that enough in any of my videos, so I do want to throw out a little bit of praise Netmarble's way. I have been a bit salty and a bit negative lately as far as the sneak peek video goes and some other stuff. I do hear you guys in the comments, and I kind of agree to an extent. So there's my love that I'm throwing Netmarble's way, but at the same time I am asking them nicely but sternly, give us more battle events. Not just login events, they're nice, but I think people want battle events, whether it's more battle world, longer battle world, or more world boss double rifts. I think the newbies would like more world boss double rifts because obviously you get more black antimatter and chaos nordstones, but if we can't do that because of farming issues and you don't want to make characters too available, at least if we get more battle world entries and more time to play battle world than just like 36 hours, people would really like that. That one I got an extra 50,000 gold there, so that was 150,000 gold. And for this one, we had to go again with a thematic team. I love Thor. I'm strongly considering raising my Thor up, even though I don't really need him for any like competitive game modes like Alliance Battle Extreme. I am thinking of trying to push for like a top 100 Thor on the character ranking page, but let me know what you guys think about that. Another thing I wanted to talk about with you guys while we're checking out this footage of Thor running show against Ebony and Black Dwarf is on the issue. It's not really an issue, it's the non-issue, but it gets brought up a lot about the 10-minute videos. Oh, guys, spoiler alert, this video is 10 minutes long. Yes, they are 10 minutes because it gets me a little bit more revenue from YouTube. But they're also 10 minutes because I feel like if I make the video too short, people will A, complain that they're not hearing enough from me, or B, that I'm being too concise and too short with my ideas, or C, that I'm not really putting enough effort into what I'm doing. So it's a very fine balance that needs to be struck, I guess that's the word. I know, you know, long-ass videos are not really that entertaining, and I know that repeating yourself is not entertaining either, but I think, aside from switching here, which I shouldn't have done, I've been doing a pretty good job, correct me if I'm wrong, of making things more, not only concise, but also more to the point. And for that reason, my videos have been a lot closer to 10 minutes, and maybe that has irked some fans or made people more aware of the fact that all of my videos are over 10 minutes. But I think it's better to have a quality 10-minute video with minimal repetition that helps me and you, versus a very short 5-minute video that may not help everyone and definitely doesn't help me, or a really long, overly talkative 15 to 20-minute video that kind of bores you guys and helps me, but you know, I don't really need help if it comes at a cost of you guys. So, you know, rather than focusing on what I'm getting out of it exclusively, think about it from that perspective. Do you really want a 3 to 4 minute clip with, you know, really rushed talking to explain everything? You can't really be concise in 3 to 4 minutes when you're talking about a lot of these concepts and these ideas. And also, I want to give time within the confines of the video for empty space. You know, sometimes you need to not talk so that the person watching has time to think about something. Thank you for the dimension rift. Thank you for the blah blah blah. So I wanted to just touch on that once, just because I've seen quite a bit more chatter as of late about it. Probably because a lot of my videos recently have not had as much content in them, because frankly there isn't that much content in the game right now. We've been dry, so to speak, since the last character balancing, and so for that reason it might feel like I'm trying to drag these out, but I'm really not. If I'm going to speed up this footage, is it really going to be that entertaining to watch? I think not. You know, sped up game footage with background music and like heavy guitars is not really something I like to watch, and I honestly do make these with you guys in mind, but I also want to make something that I would like to watch as a fan. I try to see it from both perspectives. Here my game crashed because Netmarble felt like, I guess, I was playing too well and Thor was doing too much of a good job. Thanks, NVIDIA. You know, that's great. Last but not least, guys, I want to give you a heads up. I am voting in the Alliance tournaments for Wanted S. Last week, they came home with a huge victory. Upset over Dream. I was fucking dreaming over the moon. I was so hyped. They got me a cool 500,000 gold. So you know, I got to give it up to my boys in Wanted S, and I got to give them the thumbs up. Got to cheer for them again. Sometimes you guys ask me which team I cheer for. Secret Avengers is not in the top 16 for a couple times now, So I'm a bit surprised by that, but I'm very happy to vote for Wanted, and let me know who you guys are cheering for in the Alliance tournament. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed how condensed I tried to make it while still hitting that YouTube money mark. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.